Alright, let's get back to it. Go ahead and talk to Jamming Way and do the second quest. Did I talk to everyone already? Let me see. Yeah, I think I talked to everyone already. No, I didn't. Race will be good. I can feel it. Yeah, Dreamer chasing. I'm coming. Hold your hippos. That didn't actually tell me that that's what the quest is called. No harm will come to our comrades on my watch, and I shall be watching quite avidly, I expect. Alright, Jamming Way, let's get started. A dream worth chasing. Jamming Way appears moderately concerned about the unidentified calamity that may or may not be befalling the last dregs at this very moment. Uh-oh, let's head back there quickly. Initiating a new call doesn't work either. Maybe he just put you on silent. I doubt that it's anything serious, but perhaps you should check on N7000 just in case. You typically carry at least one object suitable for light bludgeoning, don't you? Well, that's why I got the axe on my back. It also glows with fire, so it looks pretty cool. I'll work out the finer details with Turna and see that the hippo riders safely to Ultima Thule. I trust that the cafe will be intact when we arrive. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, hello, Mr. Hippo. That was pretty funny. Pretty funny that it just appears there right now. Alright then, let's go back to base Omicron. Hopefully last dregs are okay. I'm sure they're fine. For a second, with the way that it was angled, it made it look like there was nothing left and it had somehow like just been destroyed. N7000, oh, there's Dreaming Way. We decided to come and settle in while you and Jamming Way handled the hippos. And I'm so glad we did. The carrot juice is simply divine. Talking Way and Inventing Way are off taking in the sights, but they'll be back in time for the race. Alright, is there anything else besides that thing? I don't think maybe I can go find Inventing Way. Also, I just realized I used a different voice for Dreaming Way, but whatever. Talk to N7000. Clearly things are probably under control. Your return is most welcome. However, one managerial lifeform remains conspicuously absent. Yeah, he's managing. Understood. This unit will initiate idling protocols until Jamming Way arrives. Carrot-based refreshments have already been distributed to the newcome lifeforms. And such refreshing refreshments they were. Furthermore, as your sensory organs will have detected, the usual customers have vacated the premises. Why? This unit will now convey additional context once upon a time code. You don't need to do that. So, to sum it up, we no longer need to worry for our lack of patrons. In fact, the last dregs being empty is quite inconceivable. What? Brilliant. Oh, thank the sisters. Wasn't sure we'd make it, especially after that experimental aetherite. Oh no. Oi, where are our customers? You had one job, you buttons for brains. Elevated body temperatures detected in a nagging life form. This unit recommends swift consumption of chilled liquids. As for the customers, they have temporarily ceased their consumption of fine cafe fare to prepare for the upcoming race. What? The Corellians procured a transport vessel with the assistance of Stigma 4. Presently, the global citizens and freedom fighters are conducting a joint test drive. Oh, they're gonna participate. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Meanwhile, the Grey Bluffs express a long-standing desire to float about with the milk misf, however you say that. Oh yeah, these things. I guess that's blue, not purple. Which were eagerly volunteered by the IA caretakers to serve as steeds. This unit's ethical programming are still processing. It's like, is this ethical? The dragons, too, intend to participate. soaring through Elysion's mountains has revived their passion for flight, and they have expressed a desire to see more of Ultima Thule from above. Well, then just fly.
Unexpected, but I'll take it. So long as our patrons reach happiness, the means by which they travel matters not.
This unit agrees and hopes that all patrons will be replete with joy upon their inevitable defeat by the superior Omicron vehicles. Artillery may be involved. No, that's not this kind of race. This isn't Mad Max.
Artillery?
Artillery is no match for Akala. I dodge.
This is shaping up to be a gauntlet fiercer than Barom's metal.
This unit also invited the Nibrun to share the singular experience of losing to the Omicrons, but their registration remains pending. Nevertheless, they have conceded to observe the other civilizations' preparations.
We'll have to hope that the overall excitement sweeps them up eventually. For now, we have our own preparations to attend to.
On that note, this unit recalls the inventing lifeform wish to speak with Beryllian regarding said preparations. Reports of critical levels of static electricity indicate that likely presence of this ally at base Omicron. The static electricity. Because they're furry and fuzzy. Now, this unit must return to supervising Stigma 4's production of racetrack features, engaging enthusiasm protocols. Alright, got some more people to talk to.
This will be our best broadcast yet. I can feel it. If Inventing Way is having difficulties with the radio relay, don't hesitate to direct him to me. I have a knack for whacking and rolling machines into shape. If I do say so myself.
Well, you don't seem to have done the best job within 7,000.
But first, I should prepare a drink or two to help our Hunnish guests feel at home. Perhaps some carrot chai?
How about some chai tea? You know, TT. Later, we race. For now, we lunch. I can 100% get on board with that.
Odd spot for a restaurant. I don't reckon delivery to Thafnir to be sustainable in the long run, but we should bring some grub back for Maru at least.
Poor Maru.
Grandmother always said that naught reveals more than a people than their food, and these dishes certainly look educational. Which would Rekshir like most, I wonder.
Alright then, I guess we gotta head back to base Omicron, right? Yeah, let's just teleport over there. See what issues Inventing Ways run into, or I guess whatever he's doing.
Aha! Just the person of the theories I was hoping to see. As our Omicron friend doubtless relayed to you, this race is no longer a mere spectator sport. The people of Ultima Thule will be bringing their best their civilizations have to offer, and they mean to win. Should the Arkazadara, then, be left to defend Theris' honor all on their own? Nay, says I. Mother put her faith in the myriad peoples of the star for a reason. Fortunately, we brought a number of moonhoppers to help prepare for the hustle. With little more from good old Inventing Way, there's no reason that one can't haul you to victory, right. I had been hoping to join the contest, and 7,000 mentioned artillery. That might be a reason. Artillery schmartillery. You can't pulverize what you can't catch. I've already taken the liberty of altering this moonhopper. Dazzle your competition with a hyper hop step, or press the big boost button to outstrip them with ease. Actually, why not do both? Do mind your power reserves, though. Even with my prodigious skill, there are only so many batteries I can shove into this chassis. Now hop along and tell N7000 to add one more entrant to the roster. I'll catch up once I've discovered where the final screw belongs. Oh, that doesn't instill confidence in me. Safety features? What could we possibly need for those? Oh no! Now I'm really afraid.
This is such a silly quest. Oh, there's N7000. Ogle, looks like everyone made their way over here.
Hemingway asked for my help at the starting line. Me being an expert and all, at what?
Being scared?
First, I have eaten. Now, victory awaits.
Right.
This is gonna be one queer hustle. What's inventing way annoying the Omicrons? Perhaps we can learn from his methods.
Alright, let's get this race started. Race preparations continued in accordance with projections. Did the inventing lifeform raise any matters of note?
Yeah, I'm joining. You'll be joining the fray? How thrilling.
Entrant registered. This unit will now provide a supplementary information regarding the course. Please direct your orbs towards this geographical data display. The race will begin at the Starship Ragnarok at the Ostagon Deca Octo. I don't think I'm actually going to be racing this, although I was a little disappointed in the Arcus of Dark quest when I didn't actually get to race. I highly doubt the engine can support us doing an actual race like this. Then again, they do have Chocobo racing, but I think that's a lot more simplified. Anyway, we'll see. Once Jammingway and Ogle signaled the commencement of hostilities, competitors may proceed across Riatara toward Ostakon Tria. Passage through the checkpoint rings is mandatory.
Those rings look rather lofty. How are the hippo carts to get through?
Well, we got some flying hippo carts now.
In Ultima Thule, emotions become reality. You'll need to believe to make your hippos fly,
or, unlock flying for the zone. Oh, right, obviously they can't, actually have us flying, because none of these quests can require you to finish unlocking flight for a zone. Unless it's going to be whatever, we'll see. It's probably just going to be a cutscene.
Did you just call me an ultimate fool? Because I'd have to be to believe something like that.
Once in Ostakon Tria, racers will enter the artillery zone, which extends from the periphery of the Ostakon to the abode of the Ia. This exciting enhancement is sponsored by the Alphatron civilization. And now a word from our sponsor.
Wait, you're serious about the artillery? What if Sayura gets hit?
Out of concern for the curiously smooth four-legged lifeforms, curiously smooth, Stigma 4 is presently manufacturing non-lethal cannons. Encountering these painless projectiles will result in no more than explosive removal from the course. That's convenient. Those who remain unblasted should continue to the Ostakon Deca Hexi and proceed through base Omicron. Oh, I just noticed they're actually on the ground here. So actually, well, we'll see. Then it is merely a matter of reaching the finish line, located at the last dregs.
I win then. I feast on tiny desserts.
Me too, Akala, me too. Note that, in accordance with Omicron contest protocols, there are no restrictions on contrivances, mechanical, magical, or mechanical. Let's see. Contrivance, mechanical, magical, or mechanical, or maniacal, okay. During the race. This concludes the briefing. Well, that was a nice race meeting or whatever. I forget what the term is.
Well, at least I packed my rainbow Gual. Sayura should be happy to run for it, no matter where she is.
You brought Gual? Gulal? Why do you not share? Sharing is caring.
We've been through this, Akala. Your hippo's never shown it a lick of interest. You just throwing things. Go ahead and make your preparations. I need to make sure that N7000 isn't understating the firepower of those cannons. Once that's taken care of, I'll retrieve your Moonhopper and meet you at the Ragnarok. Wait, does this give me a mount? Or I know it gets you an emote. And, oh no, it just gives you an emote and an achievement. Alright, let's talk to everyone and then head on over to the starting line, I guess. Allied units participation is unexpected. Recalculating advisability of free-for-all. At least he knows my strength. Grab your most durable headgear and wait for me by the Ragnarok. Once you have worked that out with your hippo legs, you can throw stuff of that instead.
But I like rainbow colors.
See you at the starting line.
Alright, let's go ahead and teleport over. Make a little bit of a shortcut with last dregs. And then fly on over to the Ragnarok, I guess. That's where the starting line is, right? Yes. It'd actually be faster for me to go to Riotar and then fly over there. Especially with the elevation change and having to head straight down, basically. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Starting line. Doesn't look like much of a starting line to me. Looks more like a destination. Upon commencing this race, still cutscenes will play in sequence. Is recommended. Yeah, it's okay. It's just gonna be a big cutscene. Let's go ahead and watch it. Test, test. People of Aetheres, are you there? We are your hosts, Talking Way and Dreaming Way, coming to you live from the very edge of the universe.
And here among the stars, the hyper hustle is about to begin, yes.
The contest for the ages will see competitors race across land as barren as it is beautiful, vying to be the first to cross the finish line.
You won't want to miss a moment of this, folks. Now let's introduce our racers. Hauled by the speedy Syra is Courier as fast as she is reliable. All the way from Thavnir, it's Turna, the hippo rider. Next is Gottasur, as fearsome on the trek as he is fearless in the battlefield. Horned in the fires of the Hunnish hippo hustle. I, Akala.
Wait, that's not my name. What?
Let's hope that the Peacekeeper's less peaceful functions are disabled. Hailing from Karelin, a team of once bitter enemies turned fast friends, the citizens of freedom. Our next entrance may look like a frolicsome, then furious, but pass them at your peril, supported by the ever-so-daring Mew. It's the electrifying Gribble 10X, whatever. This mean, clean, speedy machine is ready to put the Alpha back in Alphatron civilization. Say hello to the Lethal Lambda Unit, V1C70RY, or Victory.
He doesn't look very friendly.
But though, what wisdom rides on the winds of Elysian, and fair peaks once forgot, the Dragon Star has joined the fray.
It looks so goofy. I forgot that's how it looks.
Last but not least, a sword in the darkness, a beacon of hope. the champion of Eorzea. Friends across the universe, we present the one and only Hurrier of Light.
Oh, that's, oh man. And them.
What's this? A Nibram challenger? Are they supposed to be there? I thought the Hurrier were our last participant.
Are they gonna participate?
You made it! Did you prepare a vehicle? We can lend you a moonhopper if you'd like.
That will not be necessary. Oh, okay. You know, the final boss of the Dead's End.
What in the name of the mug-swapping Murga? Sayra's a good girl, but she ain't no divinity. How's a noble hippo meant to compete with that? Like I said, you and your hippo need only let your competitive spirit burn bright. Where there's a will, there's a way, quite literally. I suppose I'll toss some growl and hope for the best. Racers, are you ready?
You know, just racing against a god. Normal stuff for us.
All racers have assembled at the starting line. Who will surpass the rest to emerge triumphant? On your mark, get set, go!
And they're off. And they're off. The divinity is in the lead. Of course it is. I was fairly confident that this was just going to be a cutscene. But it's still really goofy. Is there going to be any sort of interaction, or is it just going to be a cutscene? Like, with the hippo race, we were actually able to tell Turna what to do. Nope, looks like the Omicrons got hit.
Sweet mother! A juicy jolt from the Mismis sent the Lambda unit tumbling. The other competitors' race is on. They are now exiting the area. Now the feet of the automated artillery. What?
I used the wrong voice for that. But that first speech bubble was way too short.
Citizens of Freedom are going in. We have received transmission of the Peacekeeper that announced the carnage correlate. Ah! Yeah, I heard it here, folks.
I guess I don't need to go that fast. Also, it's not auto advancing anymore. Whoops. Almost hit the rock. And they're down. Watch them blame each other for it.
And the Peacekeeper is drowned by the double cannon blast. How fortunate the Corellians wear helmets.
Oh no, Akala!
Akala's cart is enveloped in a cloud of gall. A ploy to distract competing hippos, perhaps? Or did he fall prey to rainbow temptation?
Well, that's gonna just help her. And he's going the wrong way.
Whatever the cause, it has made the Turna the Hippo Rider cart fly all around. She has overtaken the Hurrier of Light for second place.
Jeez. What? To claim victory, you must overtake both Turna and the hippo cart in the deity. I have already taken the liberty of altering the Moonhopper. Dazzle your competition with a hyper hop step, or press the big boost button to outstrip them with ease. Actually, why not both? Do mind the power reserves, though. Even with my prodigious skill, there are only so many batteries I can shove into this chassis. Mash the boost button until you surpass both racers. Use both boost to overtake the hippo card and distract that with the hyper hop step. Upstairs attention with the hip. Yeah, let's do that. Cause she's gonna get distracted by the colors or whatever the hop step is supposed to be. Oh, that, yeah. The hippo is halted, overwhelmed by the euphony of my song, no doubt. And Hurrier of Light has taken second place with cries to stain over Berlin from Turna. This is it, folks. The final stretch. The Hurrier of Light has pushed the Moonhopper. Like, how are you supposed to read that out loud fast enough? Is he end up like every single one of the Chocobo races I do, where I end up running out of charge rate at the very end and then come in last place? We have word from N7000 at the finish line. The winner of the Hyper Hustle is... Of course it's us. Of course it's the main character, because I'm the main character. The Hurrier of Light, by a nose. Yeah, they got wrecked. So did the Omicrons after N7000 got so cocky. We do not understand. What? You lost? Our chosen form was suitable, our performance flawless, yet victory was not ours to claim. Yeah, it's called being the main character. It has been long since we have experienced this quickening of the pulse, this vexation. That's racing for you. When you think you've got it, some grinning idiot comes shooting past to take the gold. Then sometimes you get to be that grinning idiot. And that's the thrill of it. You never know when it'll go your way. You just race with all you got. That you're upset with your loss can only mean one thing. You want to win next time. That's a dream worth chasing. Trust me, I'm an expert. It's in the name. We do feel yearning. A yearning to race once more. A desire to triumph. Happy to leave you in the dust anytime. Looks like my hopper is going to need more batteries. Well, that's true.
This as well. We will engage with other patrons of this establishment to develop a superior stratagem.
Dynamis readings indicate a positive effect on the local environment. In accordance with Jammingway's aspirations, the Last Dregs has become an ever greater source of hope. Despite the significant expense, extensive property damage, and crushing defeat incurred, this unit rates the Hyper Hustle as worth it. Well, that was fun. Got a really cool race. Also, Akala doesn't seem to be happy to join in with us. He's over to the side with someone else. Or some other group. Alright, let's go ahead and try and talk with everyone, and then wrap this up. Betrayed by Rainbow Galal. Next time, I follow Turner's advice. I learn my hippo's favorite things. Mayhap one day, fate shall see fit to reunite me with my faraway kin. A dragon can but dream. What did I tell you? The very universe is in the palm of my paw. I never thought you could be so tricky. Still, I'm glad we got to ride together. Let's do it again sometime. Is it possible that a substance that possesses no consciousness knows us better than we know ourselves? Maybe. I can't say why. What's more unbelievable, I'm gardening with the enemy, that I quite enjoy it. I was dead serious about the war, believe you me, yet somehow this feels more meaningful. Make sure to talk to him. As to all individuals, we seek only to be part of something more, yet we have come to consider that it is not perfect understanding we require, merely the shared experience of a pleasant meal. That's cool. Such pristine fish! We make sure to take good care of them, the ones we don't eat anyway. You're getting a bit emotional, sir. Right? He's dancing with them now. You are as formidable on the track as you are in the battlefield. I shall do my best to learn from your example. No, Ogle, you don't really need to learn these skills. Do you think I could fit a face track in the Hyper's hold? Probably not, or Hopper's hold. I mean, you can fit a small one, but not like this. Congratulations on the victory, Brilliant. Though in truth, I'm just as relieved that everyone survived. Okay, I think that's pretty much everyone I want to talk to. Let's go ahead and talk to Jammingway and wrap. Oh, I forgot in 7,000. Congratulations, Allied Unit Brilliant. This unit has already requested the manufacture of an Omega unit to be cultivated into a worthy competitor via racing trials. You're using Omega to win a little race? That seems slightly excessive. Please anticipate your defeat. To think you did all of that on a low-built craft, I'm delighted that we should play a small part in your triumph. And I'm even more delighted that the Nebrum has finally found something to work towards. Still, I'll be glad to resume our usual service. Maybe make myself a nice carrot coffee while I'm behind the counter. You were right, I admitted. I had a great time racing, even if I didn't understand half of what was going on. Well, isn't that the truth? But as fun as it was, I need to be getting home to Thavne. Don't want to leave the hippo riders alone for too long, lest some hummus head start getting restless. We finished picking up the broadcasting equipment, so we'll be heading back to the dreaming workshop ourselves. So soon? It'll feel so empty out here in the cosmic void without you. Affirmative, but did we not have one more objective to complete before the organic life forms depart? I don't know what you're talking about.
Objective? Oh, I nearly forgot. Talking away, inventing away. Help me lift this. 1, 2, hop.
What is it? I know we get, there's also a furniture item. Yeah, there it is. Literally just an elephant, a carrot, and a Omicron thing.
It's for you, Brilliant. A trophy befitting the victor of the hyper hustle. As you can see, it was designed in the image of the last Dregs, the Hippo Riders, and also the Dreaming Ways. That reminds me, we brought a few commemorative gifts as well. Talking way, inventing way. Help me lift these. 1, 2.
Oh, radios. Okay.
One for the last Dregs, and one for Sverna. Sverna, you have an eatery there too, I hear.
Yep.
Then I hope you'll let us keep your company at mealtimes. Whether it's weather advisories, hopping music, or simply a friendly voice you need. Hope FM is here for you. So this is the radio contraption. As bigger is than the other one I saw, but I'll be sure to listen to it with the crew. I was just thinking we should get one of these. Our patrons are gonna love it.
Projections anticipate increased customer satisfaction in the ambience category.
Thank you, Brilliant. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't brought us together, and if you hadn't accepted this quest. I mean, what? I think I speak for everyone when I say that this day will shine like a newborn star in our memories. I hope you feel the same. Just don't let it eclipse the possibility of more unforgettable days to come. After all, look across the sea, up at the moon, past the distant stars, and you'll find us waiting for you.
What a goofy looking trophy. I'll make sure to toss that out if I can just buy it again. Oh, right, and then I'll also get you the emote, right? Yeah, the Lop Hop. We'll go ahead and check that out. And that should give us allied with all the quests, or all the tribes. I'm sorry, allied societies. Reputation up. Your reputation increased to allied. If you've allied with all of them, your effort theories ahead. The stars beyond forge friends, bonds, friends remain throughout the years. You'll hear societies through the universe. Yep. Alright, that was the quests. Now let's go ahead and check out, let's actually stand in the light while I do this and check out the new emote. Let me actually like pick it up first. And looks like I can just buy this again, so I'm just gonna toss it away. Alright, what's this emote? I assume it's special. Yep, there it is. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh, okay, that's what that is. I've seen people use this. And I thought it was some, yeah, I thought this was some, Mog Station emote, but apparently that's just... apparently it's this.